Welcome to Howdy Reviews. We are going to assemble and use the Ryobi 40-volt rear tine tiller. Be prepared to receive a 185-pound package. You cannot take this tiller lightly. Let's open the box and see what we have. First up, the charger manual and a quick reference guide for the tiller. The dual-port battery charger. This charges 2 batteries at one time. Let's go plug in the charger so it is ready when we get to the batteries. The upper handle has all the tiller controls. The left and right tine assemblies, everything is well packaged. The ballast tank. You can add weight to help with traction on hard ground or deeper tilling. Wheels already inflated and marked for rotation direction to get the best traction. There's a bull bar handle to support the ballast tank and provide a front grip point. There's a depth bar to help control your tilling depth. And a dirt flap to prevent coating you with a layer of mud. Two upper and 2 lower side panels to prevent side ejection of dirt. These are stamped steel, not plastic. This is the main tiller assembly. This is not light. You may want 2 people to lift this out of the box. At the bottom of the box, we find 4 40-volt 6-amp-hour batteries in individual boxes. We have all the parts out now, but before starting assembly, I'm going to put 2 batteries in the charger. They were showing 1 bar of charge. Open the battery box to the tiller to find a few more pieces. The tiller manual, the assembly hardware and toolkit, and the start key. The first assembly step is to install the upper handle. Insert the 4 carriage bolts from the outside, then come back around and place a washer and captive nut on each one. The tiller manual has good written instructions, but the quick reference has bigger pictures. There is a stamped wrench tool included to tighten the nuts, which will work, but if you have regular wrenches, they will probably work easier. Now connect the control cable from the handle to the tiller. This is keyed to plug in, then turn tight. Turn the jam nut back to secure from vibration. Next up is the bull bar handle. The instructions don't always tell you which bolts to use, but I found it pretty easy just looking at the parts for matching sizes. The bull bar attaches with 4 cap screws. I start them by hand, then use the included Allen keys to tighten. Fit the ballast tank to the bull bar, this time using 4 carriage bolts from the outside, then washers and wing nuts from the inside. A little wiggling and pushing may be needed to align the plastic tank holes. If you find this helpful, please give us a thumbs up. It really helps us a lot to help others. Subscribe if you want to see what else we may be up to. Time for some wheels. Match the rotation direction to the sidewall markings. Slide the washer to the tiller, then line up the outer hole of the shaft to the hub hole and wiggle the pin through the hole and clip it shut. The dirt shield fastens to swivel tabs with small screws, washers, and nuts using the included Allen key and stamped wrench. Holding these tiny parts where I couldn't see may have been the biggest challenge of the assembly. The tine assemblies are directional and marked left and right. The largest tine goes on the outside with the tine tips pointing toward the tiller. I used some of the packaging under the dirt flap to hold the tiller up enough for the tines to clear the ground. It made installing the tines a lot easier. It is hard to see or feel the shear pin alignment with the hole in the shaft, so I used one of the included Allen wrenches to feel for the alignment, then pushed the shear pin in from the opposite side of the shaft as it pushes the Allen key out. The tine hub does line up about flush with the end of the axle shaft. Secure the shear pin with a hitch clip, then do the other side. The side panels are specific to each side. Just select the one that matches the bolt pattern. Attach the upper side panel with 3 short screws using the included star bit driver. Attach the lower side panel with 1 long screw and a washer between the panel and tiller. Turn in the lock knob with a washer between the panel and tiller. The knob lets you adjust the height of the side panel to limit dirt ejection from the side of the tiller. Go to the other side and install the upper and lower side panels. I found it easiest to raise the back of the tiller to insert the depth bar. Keep the stop plate toward the back so it can contact the dirt flap. There's a spring-loaded knob that allows you to adjust the height of the depth bar, which helps control tilling depth. Install the depth bar handle in the top hole to make it easier to adjust the bar, and prevents the bar slipping past the adjustment knob and out of the tiller. Assembly done except for the batteries. Those are the easiest job of all. The tiller can run on 2 batteries. Turn the start key arrow to the charged side and insert it fully. I did charge all the batteries, so we'll install them. From 1 bar to full charge took just over an hour for each pair. Finally, we get to play. The upper left control is transport mode, so the tiller can move itself without the tines running. It has variable travel speed forward as well as reverse. I get in close quarters, so I'm really thankful to have reverse available, as a 165-pound tiller is a lot to move by hand. Squeeze the bale to the handle to move, much like a lawnmower. Yes, it's quiet, but not this quiet. This camera was not picking up sound. The tines run at the same speed at any travel speed, and all this weedy mess is chopping up as fine dirt. You can see the tires spinning a little. This is where adding ballast can help with traction, but I wanted to show the tiller working factory standard. This ground is a hard layer on top and soft and heavy underneath. That makes the tiller dig deeper and creates a lot of drag. Well, I've tilled myself into a corner, and now reverse is going to get me out. Just switch to transport, set reverse, squeeze the bale, and back it comes. This sure beats dragging. No gas, no oil, no exhaust, no roaring engine. The tiller is surprisingly quiet for the work it is doing. I've raised the side panels to get a better look at the reverse rotation tines in action. They turn the dirt toward the tires instead of back. That really cuts the dirt fine. The tiller turns weeded turf into finely ground dirt. When it's time for storage, there are 2 additional upright handle positions. I tilled a 20 by 30 foot area and 1 pair of batteries came down to 1 bar remaining. The other pair was still at 4 bars, so you could switch the start key to till another similar area. Thanks for watching. If you find this helpful, please give us a thumbs up. It really helps us a lot to help others. Subscribe if you want to see what else we may be up to. Here are some other videos you might find interesting.